Hey everyone! Welcome back to day 9 of the Starting Over series. Today when I logged on, my Galapagos sea lion aged up overnight. Today my task bod said I needed to hatch an egg, so although I'm trying to save up bucks for the Bee Pass event, I decide to buy a cracked egg, as the daily tasks will get me an endangered egg if I do them all. Also, this trade for my camel may seem like a downgrade, but I just don't think anyone would want the neon camel if I made one, and I'd rather make a neon mouse. Also, from that cracked egg I got a donkey. I then did the last daily task, which was painting a pet. I think the ant looks cuter like this. I finally did enough of these flower vases to get my first sunflower friend. It's so cute. I really want to get 3 more of these so I can make it into a neon to trade. I have a feeling that this sunflower friend in neon will trade for a lot. I then hatch a California condor from this endangered egg. This means I only need 1 more until I can make it into a neon. Someone then gives me this trade. They put in their Oki box, which I'm really not looking for, then ask me to add in my neon Oki and my neon otter. I assumed they were going to add more, but they accepted this trade, which would be such a loss if I took this trade, so I declined. I then got this other trade not long after, where they put in their frozen penguin and their gummy guana, both pets I wouldn't mind having as they are out of game. I try and offer for these pets, but it's clear I'm just under for them, so they decline the trade. This is me getting the last flower I need to complete all 6 flower vases. I'm still a little way off from getting the violet friend, but any progress in this event is good progress. I really do hope I can get enough of these flower friends to make into a neon. That may be my best way to grow my inventory a lot. I then got this trade as someone wanted to offer for my fire fowl. They put in a alicorn, which I will happily accept, but after waiting for so long on the second trade window they end up declining the trade. I guess that's fair, but why do people offer when they are not sure if they want the trade? Not too long after I get another trade, they put in their Quetzalcoatl, and so I put in my neon Oki to trade, but they decline. I know I don't get to trade much, but as soon as I get some better pets the trades will come in way more. Not long after that someone comes into my house and trades me while I was doing some tasks. I assumed they were maybe planning to trade for my house, but instead they trade me directly. They asked to see my profile. As they see I don't have many pets, they decide to give me this black rhino for free. That was so kind of this person. Now I only need 2 more black rhinos until I can make a neon one. I then finish off day 9 with putting in a few more flowers in the vases. I'm slowly making more and more progress. I really hope I can get enough of these flower friends. On day 10 I start by getting my XP from my pet pen, and my 2 zebras aged up overnight. As soon as I start to grind, this person trades me. They asked me for my forest spirit, then declined that. They asked me to add more, specifically choosing my mouse and my donkey. I wait for them to add, but then they just decline. Then they trade me back immediately, and again ask for my forest spirit, my mouse and my donkey. This time they offer me up there and spam accept, but this would be a huge loss for me. As you can see, I've made no cuts here in the editing, and showing you this happened constantly one after the other. So many trades. I got this trade for some toys, but I really don't want to collect toys. Then this person trades me back yet again, and this time offers up their dog. Now it makes sense why they wanted those 3 pets, as that's what I have listed in my profile. And thankfully this trade goes through. Now I've got my 4th dog to make into a neon. I then get this other trade a little later on, where they ask for my sunflower friend. I really didn't want to trade this as I want to make it into a neon, but for a good offer I would trade it away. But their offer wasn't good enough at all, as they added a forest sprite, a Galapagos sea lion, and a cat. Currently, at the time of recording, this sunflower pet is worth a 0.3 on L values, and these pets are super under for it. I get another trade today. I've gotten so many trades that it was a little overwhelming. And this super kind person decides to give me this donkey for free. This is so kind of them. I can easily find more donkeys to make into a neon donkey as well, so this actually helps me so much. And immediately after that trade I get another trade. This person offers me a cat and 2 cracked eggs. So I decide to offer them 2 of my Galapagos sea lions and my mouse, as there's a chance I can hatch something better than a common from these cracked eggs, and getting the cats would be a nice neon to make as well. Plus it won't be too hard for me to get these Galapagos sea lions again, as they are still in game. I then do this last task on my black rhino for the daily tasks, and I get the pet egg from the daily task board. Then I start to work on aging up this dog. I manage to complete the 6 flower vases again, all to try and get more of these flower friend pets. I've been super focused on this event, so if the days seem shorter, it's because I really don't think you all want to see me grind out growing these flowers over and over again. I then do this last task on my dog to get it full grown, and I now have all of the full-grown dogs to make into a neon. This is the last thing I do for day 10. I do love the neon dog, and I think I can probably get some decent trades for it, even though it isn't worth that much. That's all I have time for. Thank you so much for watching.